Live. This is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is September 14th, 2012. It is Friday evening, and here is your update for today. So far, there's 97 days, 8 hours, 20 minutes, and 48 seconds before December 21st, 2012, 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time. And then here's your update for today. A shout out to Awaken Us. Hello, Awaken Us. I tried emailing you back, from my YouTube channel, but it said that you no longer have an account. But thank you for the heads up, and I appreciate that. But heads up. Now, let me give you some heads up real quick. Number one, noticing something about Google Plus and Me. It's a little thing that comes down. I haven't joined that, and I didn't click it, and I won't click it, and I didn't have any sound off of my other browser, off of my Internet Explorer. So, also, this shouldn't be going like this unless it was facing another screen. You can see it's jumping around and doing like it's filming some kind of, maybe it's reflecting off my glasses. If I back up, maybe it'll stop. But it's picking up something. Look what it's doing. That's crazy. Alrighty then. Big problems. I noticed that when I get comments and then I go to reply to the comments and to compose and say hello, like, hello Curtis. I try to reply to you. It's like it kept saying that no longer has an account with YouTube. So there's some crazy stuff going on for you channelers out there, the ones with channels. Heads up on that. All kinds of crazy stuff going on where it acts like they still have accounts, most of those people. And I don't know why we can't reply to them and compose something to them. That's number one. And if the screen's going to keep going like this with its, see, it has a built-in duplication prevention thing. So for some reason, it's thinking that I'm aiming the camera. I'm aiming the camera at the screen, but I'm not. It's facing me. But that's like just like when they don't want any piracy going on. So you'll see that the lines that normally the naked eye cannot see, the camera will pick it up and then you'll see it. It's for copyright infringements. But this isn't a copyright infringement, and the camera's not facing the screen, so it should stop doing that. And should be adjusted from the other side of YouTube if they need to. Thank you. I see it stopped. Number two, I didn't add anybody to my private videos, and still yet again it's on the other side from YouTube. Someone's, monitoring it before it goes out or something because it shows the view. Someone's viewing it before it's even rated to be viewed. Private means private unless you add someone's name or channel so they can access it. I haven't done that, but I see 1 or 2 views all the time. And they don't count yourself looking at it if you're signed in. So heads up on that one. And what else is there? That's a couple things going on if you do make videos. There's a couple more, but I can't think of it right now. But let's move on. See, as soon as I say let's move on, we're going to start. We're going to start with the screen doing that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. It's alright, I could change the picture and you can hear my voice. Or don't even look at the screen if you don't want to. That bothers me that it's flickering like that. And yes, usually that happens when you point the camera at the screen. It's not at the screen right now. Wild animals on increase in Switzerland. They show a picture of a fox. Also today, what's hiding in Reactor 3? Concern mounts over potentially hidden radiation exposure. Also, 6.2 magnitude earthquake strikes Kepulauan, Mentawai region of Indonesia. And that was today, a 6.2. Also today, Northern California tremor, 4.5. Asteroid flyby. Uh-oh, heads up. Asteroid flyby today. An asteroid as wide as 3 football fields is flying past Earth at closest approach. 2012 QG42 will be 2.6 million kilometers, 7.4 lunar distances away, so there is no danger of collision. Nevertheless, it is close enough for backyard astronomers to track using large amateur telescopes. Heads up! The space rock is glowing like a 14th magnitude star. Okay. Heads up, run outside with your telescopes. My goodness, heart problems increase substantially after earthquakes, new study claims. Okay. Japan. Island dispute escalates between China and Japan. China sends ships to SINKHOLE. Wow, so China and Japan are getting into it now. Guatemala's Fuego volcano erupts, forcing 33,000 to evacuate. I think I reported on that yesterday. Yes, I did. Moving on to the watchers. Watching the world. I didn't report that asteroid on the watchers yesterday. What's up, watchers, the watching the world? I would have thought they would have had that on there. It's like last minute information. Let's see here. Also, heads up, they tried to make me change the name of my title to my name, which is Diana Marks. Oh, yes. But they wanted to change my channel. Heads up, people with channels. Google's doing some crazy stuff. I always try to bypass it. Look for the thing that lets you bypass it and do it later. I'll think about it later. I think it has a little picture of a clock, so you can move on. It takes you a while before you can figure out how you can get past it and think about it later. Magnitude 6.2 earthquake hit Kulanan Mentawai region, Indonesia. How Mars may have lost its atmosphere. I don't know. What else do we have here? Oh, everything is not... I reported on all of this. Other than the satellite image of eruption of Pagan volcano, Mariana Islands. No, I did report on all this stuff. Okay, moving on. Let's see what's going on in Japan. E&E News. Oh, someone commented on on the bank robber that was throwing the money out of the car. I thought that they said to bless him. Also, I said it looked like Robin Hood throwing money out of, robbing from the rich and robbing from the bankers and throwing all the money out in the streets for everyone. Yeah. That was a scene out of Robin Hood. I think that's a couple days ago. That report's a couple days ago if you missed it. Guy's throwing money. Robs a bank, starts throwing it out of the car into the crowd as he's being chased during the pursuit. He's getting rid of the evidence. Okay, Fukushima, E&E News. Crowd gasps as mother of Fukushima worker speaks. Many young people are passing bloody urine at plant. I want you to know this truth. Crowd gasps as mother of Fukushima worker speaks. Many young people are passing bloody urine at plant. I want you to know this. They are such crimes against humanity, you know. Oh, TEPCO's worried they'll run out of workers in 5 years. And what would that be? I'll tell you what it'd be, because you're going to end up killing them all, right? Nuclear engineer on Unit 3 photos. I hate to say it, but there is broken fuel in there somewhere. Tons of steel falling in from a great height. And here you thought it was stabilized. Remember that lie? Let's not forget the lies, okay? Scientists, and it's not a conspiracy theory, it's they are the conspiracists. Remember that. TEPCO and whatever's going on in Japan, they're conspiratists against the world. Alright, scientists. Radioactive cesium at 10 times level above normal levels detected 800 kilometers away from Fukushima. Okay. Watch. Fukushima worker films at plant. I was asked to fake documents. Underage people employed. Do you see what they're doing? Do you see what they're doing? Crimes against humanity. I don't see anyone stepping in and arresting these people. I don't see anyone else, a third party, taking over this operation. It's incredible. It really is incredible. There's no justice out there. There's no righteousness. And there's no honor. So far, I haven't really seen anything honorable going on over there. Government to end nuclear in Japan. It's trickery with words and numbers. They're ignoring the terror that many of us feel. Alright. Yesterday, Fukushima worker tweets, no progress has been made. We don't know what is really going on inside reactors 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty then. Let's check U.S., Canada. Why is there even news coming out anymore of Fukushima? Why even put it out there? Go in there, do something with the people, make sure they're safe, take care of the situation. You don't do this, you have no right to do anything else. That's it. You know that, right? You are being so judged. You don't understand. You're going to sit there in your little high-rise and dictate what people should be doing and going in and doing stuff. Let's don't forget that part of the year when all the executives come down and work side by side with their employees. Let's not forget that. We're sure to see you at Fukushima right there alongside your workers, right? Am I right? You're going to be on site, right? Multiple gas pockets hit around Sinkhole. Operation halted. Officials order immediate action to assess risk. New data indicate gas is in aquifer. Oh, here's a good one. Listen to this. Bloomberg. Halliburton loses radioactive rod. Reward offered. Lock on device container was missing. Are they setting up for a false flag? Is that what that means? Bloomberg. Halliburton loses radioactive rod. Reward offered. Lock on devices container was missing. And that was yesterday. What's that? Bloomberg is out of New York, right? Security lieutenant. This is yesterday also. Workers engaged to bring movies. Workers encouraged to bring movies and video games to New York City area nuclear plant. Terrorists went over half the time during drills. Attack inevitable. Stop setting it up. It's bad enough it's like that already. It's going to go on its own anyway. And it's not going to be anyone's fault. Because it's on a fault. Obviously. They're all on fault lines. So it's your fault. Get what I'm saying? So here, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. Let's do the one first. Okay, here's from yesterday. Security lieutenant. Workers encouraged to bring movies and video games to New York City area nuclear plant. Terrorists win over half the time during drills. Attack inevitable. That's number one. Now, let's go to today's. That was yesterday's. Here's today's. Bloomberg. Halliburton loses radioactive rod. Reward offer. Lock on devices container was missing. Hey, let me tell you something. You know what's even worse than that is when people can't get their 16-ounce drinks anymore. You get what I'm saying? That's where there's a real problem. When it gets all hot out and you can only buy like 3 small ones. You know, small drinks. And look at this. Okay, now there's a... First they say attack is inevitable. Then they say now they lost some radioactive rods. Don't you understand those things melt down on their own anyway? Do you understand that? And if anybody was going to go and steal one of those, that would be stupid. Because as soon as you walk into the stupid nuclear plant, there's probably leaks going on and they're already irradiated. Okay? So obviously you blew it because you're setting it up in this pattern. Something should happen. You're going to have crimes against humanity against you guys. You realize that? Do you realize that? There's going to be crimes against humanity. Just like, I guess, some Italian... There's an Italian Supreme Court justice that's also some guy that's in that 9/11 truthers movement. Well, they're trying to bring everyone back into court because they're going to do the real investigation now. I don't know who your consultants are. You better not do a false flag. See, it doesn't make any sense anyway. I don't know. Where are you elite moving to? You see what I'm saying? Where are you guys going to go live? Are you going to live underground the rest of your lives? Because you keep letting these nuclear, these firecrackers that are on top of the stove, because that's all it is. They're already booby-trapped and ready to go. The way you have them set up, they're already ready to go. It's been about 40 years. That's all they should be commissioned for, 40 years, right? They shouldn't even keep working after that. But you keep renewing them, don't you? Because you know sooner or later they're going to crack, it's going to degenerate, and you're going to have a leak. You see what I'm saying? You guys are going to go down in history. You know, you're going to be way up there. You might be way up there, you know, especially Japan and Fukushima. They're going to be right up there with, you know, with Hitler and all that. You realize that, right? You realize you're going to be put in that category. You get what I'm saying? Even worse. Get what I'm saying? You're already there. Now they're going to reinvestigate 9/11 in Italy. Just wait until they start investigating all you guys. Better be living it up right now, because they're going to be coming and calling you into court very soon. And if you don't fix it, and it's still ongoing, all you reporters out there who decided not to report on it, that's fine too, because they're calling everyone in. You're going to be 360'd on so fast because you decided not to report on it, and you exposed all your friends, neighbors, relatives. Don't think it's just you, or it's a bunch of strangers. Guess what? Your relatives are going to figure it out pretty fast too. Don't think they're not. Your whole family's going to figure this crap out. You think not? You think you're going to have an angry relative, that some of your relatives are getting hurt by this stuff? And for not reporting it? You wait. Oh, your time's coming. And I'm not saying anything new. Everybody's already thinking this. You understand that? Even your peers. You got to understand. Even your buddies, the other elites, because now someone had to go on a Learjet and got exposed to radiation. They're coming right back on you. That's right. And you're going to commit suicide, do your Harry Carey, then you're going to, guess what? Then you meet your maker. And what's going to happen then? There are fates worse than just death, and you see what I'm saying? There's going to be fates worse than death, and eternal paying for what you've done. Hope it was worth it. Alrighty then. Well, that's my show for tonight. Now, let's see. I don't know if Dr. Deagle, let's see where we're at. I might have to do him separately. Oh yes, because he's still only in his first hour, and this show so far is only 22 minutes. I'll try to catch his show and put him on after this show. We'll see what we can do, because everything's been acting up. You have a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening. It's 5 days down. We made it. It's 5 days down, and it's the eve of the weekend. You enjoy, relax, and just relax and just chill. Just sit back and watch some good TV on the internet. Watch some good movie. Just kind of clear your mind tonight. Alrighty then. See you on the flip side.